السلام عليكم، كيف حالكم؟ عساكم بخير، اموركم زينه. طيب، قبل لا ابدا بالحدث حق كود، في مؤتمر اليوم لسوني الساعه 11 توقيت السعوديه، 11 المساء توقيت السعوديه. اللي هو مؤتمر سوني. ايوه، لا تنسوا مؤتمر سوني اليوم، وان شاء الله نحاول نجيب يعني بعض المقتطفات بعد ما يخلص مؤتمر سوني. نتمنى ان سوني يعني تتوفق في هذا المؤتمر ان شاء الله. انا طبعا من محبين سوني. فيب اليوم الساعة 11 مؤتمر سوني وما اطول عليكم، خليكم مع حدث كود، مشاهدة ممتعة.
Нет, нет, умоляю, пожалуйста.
It's Officer Laswell of the Coalition. I'm in joint command with Sergeant Kamarov of the Allegiance.
Let's put our differences aside. Together, as Armistice, this is our first direct action against the Al-Qatal army.
Your mission is to find, fix, and finish off high-value targets of the AQ network in Verdansk.
These HVTs are powerful, well-connected collaborators, offering material aid and support to our enemy.
They all serve one new master, who's leading the Al-Qatala charge in Verdansk. To find him, we need to find them.
Your first operation is against the high-ranking AQ figures they call Al-Malik, the landlord.
Al-Malik owns several warehouses across Verdansk, serving as Al-Qatala weapons depots. He's a slumlord for guns and terrorists.
Your team will insert into the southern district to engage and capture enemy personnel for intel leading to Al-Malik's warehouses.
Get this right and we will nullify AQ's stockpiles, hit the jackpot, and we locate Al-Malik himself. Be advised, if you find him, he will be well defended. Good hunting. Verdansk runs on a black market. That means dirty money and someone to clean it.
For that, Al-Qatala uses a British banker, one of our primary HVTs, as a man responsible for laundering their currency.
We don't know the banker's name, but we do know he runs a system of server farms that spit shine AQ cash so they can weaponize the proceeds.
We need an assault force on the ground to shut these transactions down. Your team will target hostile forces for intel that points us to the banker's crypto servers.
Once you retrieve enough data, we'll triangulate it, freeze their assets, and attempt to revoke the birth certificate of the man who holds the purse strings. First and foremost, get in country and round up AQ fighters for actionable intel on the banker's operation. Our gains in Verdansk have kicked the hornet's nest. As Armistice eliminates their upper echelon, Al-Qatala is making more aggressive and desperate moves.
This is El Traficante. He helms a worldwide smuggling operation based in South America that moves contraband all over the globe.
He protects himself, his customers, and his shipments. We're going after all three.
A local asset reported that El Traficante is moving something big across Verdansk before sundown. At 0700, he transmitted a distress signal. That was our last contact.
You need to reacquire the asset and learn what he knows about El Traficante's plan so we can stop it.
Infill your team to the North Zone, where you'll assault a series of AQ safe houses. Search and send back any intel you find.
Time is not on our side. If El Traficante is coordinating a move, AQ may be launching a strike tonight. The criteria for mission success is to defeat Al-Qatala's supply chain.
This is an arms dealer they call Mr. Z. Z is wanted by the International Criminal Court for conspiracy to transport, sell, and supply arms to a foreign terrorist organization.
Mr. Z appears to have focused on one exclusive client, Al-Qatala's new #1, and has positioned himself as both supplier and advisor to the terrorist leader.
A volunteer physician on the ground, Dr. Linda Morales, informed us that Z's been using medical shipments as a front for moving hazardous materials into Verdansk. 4 hours ago, she was taken hostage by AQ operatives.
Armistice's primary objective is to rescue Dr. Morales. If Z is bringing chemical weapons into this fight, she may know where to find them. From the onset of this operation, the formation of Armistice ruffled feathers. They said Russia and the West couldn't work together. They were wrong.
Thanks to your assault teams, the Alcatala support network has been cut off, and the power brokers that emboldened this terrorist threat have been eliminated.
However, Mr. Z still remains at large. His weapons are locked and loaded in terrorist hands all over Verdansk. Our presence in the region is the only line of defense preventing Z and the new AQ boss from pushing through to Urzikstan.
This unknown leader is now calling his army Alcatala Al-Jadid, the new killers.
These new killers are calling him the Immortal Lion, or Khaled al-Assad. City's under evacuation. Alcatala's got complete control.
This place was nice once.
Well, it's not anymore.
East and West rebuilt Verdansk after the Cold War.
AQ didn't like that cooperation. Now they've got armor, heavy weapons.
Terrorists with tanks.
Who's at the helm?
Someone new.
Nice hat. What's his name?
We don't know, but he's got friends in high places.
This is Russian intel. Where did we get this?
My counterpart in Moscow.
The CIA working with the FSB.
Not the first time.
Kamarov.
Captain Price. Nikolai. You've been a bad boy.
From you, that's a compliment.
Please. We're all friends here. I owed you. For Beirut.
Sergeant Kamarov is gonna help conduct this operation.
These new weapons give Alcatala the power to turn acts of terror into acts of war. This is a problem. For everyone.
We're launching a multilateral force to hunt AQ's new leader and contain this threat while we still can.
Okay, we're in. Start up your teams. Let's operate. Verdansk was ground zero in the Cold War. A city of tunnels, gulags, bunkers, and weapons of mass destruction. This is Viktor Zakhaev. His father was a Soviet-era hero who wanted a world war he never got. So Viktor found a willing partner to fulfill his father's wishes. Al-Assad had an axe to grind against the superpowers. He was free, armed, and turned loose. Coalition and Allegiance forces signed treaties and sent in their best to restore order. But Zakhaev pulled strings, sowed distrust, and divided. We turned our guns back on each other, just like he wanted. Intel says there's still a hidden world here, and plans to use it. It's a bloody powder keg. And Zakhaev's already lit the fuse.
Let's get it done, yeah?
Bravo 6. Going down.